There is someone who, out of the blue, has been filled with strong feelings for you. It's as if something hidden inside them has suddenly been stirred awake after being asleep for a long time, waiting for the perfect time to come alive. But along with these intense feelings comes a heavy burden on their heart, a struggle within themselves that is simple at first glance, but is hard for most people to fully get. Before moving on, write this in the comments. No bad energy can touch me because I am safe within the angel's light. Doing this will protect your spirit with the angel's power and will stop any negativity from getting close. Now let's keep going. This person thinks that the gap in your ages, the time you've both lived, and your life experiences make it hard to connect. The difference in age feels like a barrier that's tough to cross. It's about how people view these things, about what society thinks, and the cultural differences that come into play, plus the expectations that society places on us. Here's someone who has fallen deeply in love with you, but maybe never thought they would have to deal with such a strong emotional struggle. They are troubled by wanting something that seems confusing to them. They keep questioning, is this okay? Am I being selfish? Am I forcing my thoughts and wishes onto this person? These questions pop up powerfully, showing a whirlwind of feelings where desire meets doubt. The age gap might make this person worry that you don't perceive life the same way, that your future goals don't match up, or that time might fade what feels so genuine right now. It's like a battle inside where passion conflicts with fear, and longing clashes with uncertainty. This person might feel that, no matter how strong their feelings are, this issue could lead to pain for both of you later on. They feel pulled between what their heart wants and what their mind says is right. It's like a never-ending fight where love is real and sincere, but the situation around it is unclear. Like walking in a fog where worries about the unknown fill their mind with doubts and endless questions. When they look at you, they feel a warmth in their heart, but there's also a shadow of worry hanging over those feelings. However, amidst the confusion, they realize something deeper. They understand that love doesn't care about age, that it exists in its pure form, without following the limits that society tries to set. The bond they feel with you goes beyond how things look on the outside. It rises above what is usually seen as normal. It is a connection between souls that can't really be explained and doesn't care about time or age gaps. This conflict that looks very serious actually shows how strong and real this person's feelings for you are. Even with all the worries, they still have these feelings for you and accept the conflict because it means something special to them. They're not fighting this battle just to prove a point or for some shallow reason. They fight because when they see you, they feel something that they might never have felt before. When they gaze at you, there's a mix of love and fear in their eyes, as if their feelings are so deep they can't express them. Each time you two make eye contact, their heart beats faster, almost like a reminder that this feeling is real, even if their mind tries to hold it back. This bond doesn't need an explanation, but for her, it feels like it does, particularly because of the age difference. She questions if being in this relationship would mean losing the carefree joys of being young and discovering life on her own. She is concerned about what she might be taking from you, even if this is more about her own worries. It feels like when she loves you, she has to think about the outcomes, the opinions of others, and the comments that will definitely come up. This is painful for her because she sees that age doesn't matter much to you. While for her, the difference feels like a huge wall, but the truth is that her heart can't stay away. There is a feeling that is stronger than logic and practicality. Something about this feeling makes her feel alive, awake, and moved in a way she never thought she'd feel again. And no matter how hard she tries to make sense of it, every moment spent with you makes the battle between her head and her heart seem less important. Almost like just being together is the best answer. Of course, the inner struggle doesn't just go away. This person feels a strong desire to be near you, to share their life with you, but she worries about whether this is fair to you and your journey. She fears that as time goes on, you might see this age difference as a weight, that maybe the strong feelings now will fade later. To embrace this strength in your life, Type in the comments now. I am activating my spiritual protection shield, continuing the message. Still, the feelings keep coming. It's as if every day with you brings certainty while also feeding her doubts. And in this careful balance, she searches for the bravery to realize that love is really a choice that goes beyond outside obstacles. She wants to fully embrace it, but her inner conflict still makes her cautious. With every look they share, she senses an unseen wave of feelings, making her wonder if it's worth pursuing. These moments represent a true connection, an existence that can't be limited by labels or restrictions. Even though the age gap seems significant, every second spent with him reminds her that the heart isn't governed by time. At this stage, she starts to feel brave. She believes that this feeling, which initially seemed wild, has a powerful impact. Loving you also means learning to break through her own barriers, rethinking the ideas that once held her back. Loving you is about exploring and growing together, where it doesn't matter how many years are between them, but rather the strength of their bond. At the same time, she begins to picture a future, although she still feels nervous. The thought of creating a story together, something beyond typical standards, begins to feel more achievable. She wants to have faith that this connection is strong enough to handle any difficulties, because she knows that real love requires some sacrifice, commitment, and often a bit of discomfort. However, while she wants to give herself to this love, she still worries about what other people think. There's a strong fear of criticism, as if society will judge them, making it seem like their love is something wrong. And this pressure from outside is real, even if it's unfair, because she exists in a society with expectations, where age gaps are often looked at with doubt, and where every relationship is examined against social norms, making any difference a reason for judgment. That's when she understands that for this love to blossom, it will need solid strength and a commitment to follow her heart, even if she has to face disapproving stares. Loving you means she must learn to trust her true feelings and not let outside influences damage a special bond that belongs only to the two of them. She realizes that life is too short to fret over what others think, and that this unique feeling deserves to be embraced. More and more, she feels that age is merely a detail, a number that, while important, doesn't determine the depth or truth of the connection they share. She understands that by allowing herself to experience this love, she is also accepting her own vulnerability and is ready to confront her fears and doubts, not just for the chance to be with you, but for the genuine wish to see how far this love can take them both. There's still a mix of fear and bravery. She understands that picking you means taking a tough journey, but she also feels there's no other choice. The bond you share is special, something that's hard to come by, and even though others might try to box it in with labels, she knows that real love doesn't play by anyone else's rules. Then she starts to see that what's truly important is how you make her feel. Your words are honest, your smile brings her joy, and your eyes bring her calm, feeling she hasn't found in anyone else. This genuine side of you draws her in, making her think that it might be worth going through anything to stay with you. At this stage, she starts to rethink what love really is, especially love that goes beyond rules and appearances. What you both have is deep, a feeling that seems to ignore the demands of the outside world. She understands that loving you is, first and foremost, a way to be free. It gives her the chance to feel something that doesn't need anyone's approval, something only the two of you can validate. With that realization, she begins to release herself from the things that used to hold her back, as if the weight of other people's expectations was slowly lifting. She still has worries about what the future holds. There's a part of her that fears the unknown, thinking that the difference in your ages might become a problem. She worries that the experiences you haven't shared yet and the things yet to discover could create a gap between you. She wonders if you might feel stuck, like you're missing out on things by being with her. These thoughts trouble her, because the last thing she wants is to deny you something valuable. Yet, even with these fears, she feels a strong urge to move forward and believe in what you have, knowing that love isn't about controlling the future, but living fully in the present. She realizes that every moment spent with you is special, and the future will be shaped by the feelings you share today. Then her doubts turn into certainty. She lets herself picture a life with you, where she doesn't hide her feelings or run away from the challenges that may come. She wants your love to be genuine, open, and free. She hopes to create something where you both lift each other up, where care and understanding help overcome any issues that age might create. At this point, she decides to be honest with you, to share her feelings and let you know about her fears and insecurities, but most importantly, about the huge love she has for you. She believes that giving in is a brave and trusting move, showing a real readiness to handle what lies ahead. This love needs her to be open, and she is ready to let down her walls. Even though she has worries and fears, she thinks that this strong feeling can tackle the hurdles, and that the bond between you two is deep enough to take on outside opinions. So she lets herself feel this love completely, prepared for anything that comes her way, confident that what you have is worth every risk, every step, and every decision. She breathes deeply, aware of the importance of the choice she is making. There is a calmness, a recognition of what love truly means. It's not about being free from fear, but having the real willingness to face uncertainties with the one you care for. Now write in the comments, "My energy is special, and nothing bad can control me." This phrase represents your bravery, your belief, and a fresh start spiritually. She decides to ignore what others think, the fear of being judged, and the anxiety about what is to come, because ultimately, the present she shares with you matters most. The depth of her feelings and the honesty of what they experience together. She is prepared to express her feelings, to open her heart fully, and to speak sincerely about her love. The age gap that once felt huge now seems small compared to the huge feelings involved. This giving in is her act of courage, a quiet shout to the world that real love doesn't follow rules. It exists to be experienced. In this moment, she realizes that love isn't just when two souls connect, but it's also about deciding to face difficulties together. It's about picking, each day, to notice the best in one another, to find strength in being together, and most importantly, to let truth and honesty guide the journey they've chosen. This is her way of asking you to let yourself feel something that doesn't need to be explained, just felt sincerely. Because in the end, the age difference is just a small layer over a feeling that transcends time, opinions, and judgment from others. And if what she shared resonates with you and you want to help it reach others who need it, click on "Thank you so much." This small act supports the mission to bring hope to those who feel lost. She wants you to understand that every moment spent together is valuable, and what truly matters is the love they have, the reality of what they've created together, and their genuine wish to stay together, no matter what the future holds. But there is something more profound happening in this story, something that goes beyond human worries and connects to a spiritual level. The higher angels are aware of this bond, and they recognize that when two souls connect like this, it's not a random event. There's a bigger purpose, a mission that we can't completely understand. They are softly telling her that her age and these numbers are just tricks of our earthly perception. In reality, you both have known each other for a long time, across different lives and realms. The sense of familiarity she feels when she looks at you, that strong feeling that you two are meant for each other, comes from previous relationships that her conscious mind can't fully recall. The beings of light that are with her are trying to help her see that the difference in your ages isn't a barrier, but a chance for both of you to grow spiritually. When souls at different stages of life meet, it is because one can help the other. One can heal their scars, and one can spark dormant talents in the other. She is getting constant signs that this love is favored by the heavens. You may not have noticed, but lately, certain numbers have been appearing in her life so often that they can't just be a coincidence. She sees 1111 on the clock right when she thinks of you. She finds white feathers in strange places when she questions her feelings. The angels are confirming that this bond is special and goes beyond what society says. They know that when real love appears, it brings a powerful energy that can heal not just the two people involved, but also everyone who sees this special bond. There's a spiritual reason for why you met at this time in your lives. Maybe she needs your youthful and lively energy to remember how to enjoy life, to reconnect with the fun that adult responsibilities sometimes take away. And maybe you need her wisdom and emotional steadiness to truly feel loved and protected. Spirit guides are telling her to stop resisting her natural feelings and to accept what her heart already knows. They are showing her images of a future where you two are together, happy, supporting each other, and growing spiritually as a couple. She has dreams where you are in different times and lives, always finding each other, always loving each other, always getting through challenges together. In these dreams, she is sometimes younger, or you are sometimes older, but love always stays strong. This shows that souls don't have an age, and love goes beyond linear time. And if this message truly resonates with you, remember, helping this mission is also an act of love. If you really feel it, click on "Thank you so much," so more people can hear words that help, welcome, and inspire. The universe is helping her find the strength to share her true feelings. Signs are happening all around her. She hears a song on the radio that describes what she is experiencing perfectly. She discovers a book that talks about relationships with age differences in a good way. She has a conversation with a friend who is happily married to someone much younger. All these clues are messages from her guardian angels, encouraging her to stop being scared and start believing in love. They understand that when two people genuinely care for each other, age doesn't matter. What's important is how their souls connect, how their hearts fit together, and how their life goals align. The wise beings are sending healing vibes to help her overcome emotional barriers that stop her from fully giving into love. They realize this struggle comes from the rules of society, from beliefs that people have taught us which don't reflect the truth of the spirit. In the spiritual world, you are already a couple. Your souls are already linked, have promised each other, and have planned your lives together. The age difference was chosen on purpose before you were born, because you knew it would teach both of you important lessons. She is learning to be brave and not let outside expectations hold her back. She is discovering that real love takes courage, and sometimes you need to go against what others think to follow your heart. And you are understanding that being mature isn't about how old you are, but about loving without conditions. The angels are clearing the path for her to express her feelings at just the right time. They are getting rid of barriers, softening hearts, and creating chances for you to be together when she feels ready to speak up. She notices a new, lighter energy around her, something she hasn't felt in ages. It feels like there's a protective force surrounding her, giving her the power to handle judgment, criticism, or any challenges that come her way. The beings of light are softly telling her that it's time to stop hiding, that she should embrace the love she feels. They believe that when she opens up about her feelings, a door to happiness will appear in both of your lives, spreading joy to everyone nearby. The strong love she has for you is sending out waves of good energy that are affecting not just her life, but yours too. You might not have noticed it consciously, but recently you may have felt more drawn to her, more interested in her feelings, and more open to possibilities you didn't think about before. This is because when someone truly loves, they send out a vibe that touches the heart of the one they love, even from afar. Her affection is like a lively connection between both of you, getting your heart ready for the big moment ahead. The angels are working quietly behind the scenes to set up everything just right. They understand that timing is crucial when it comes to love, and they are putting together a series of events that will lead to the perfect time for her to open up to you fully. You might have seen that she has been around more lately, paying more attention to your feelings and being extra loving in little ways. This isn't random, it's her subconscious way of getting ready for the important message she will share soon. While she sleeps, she is getting spiritual insights that guide her about what to say, how to talk to you, and when to make her move. She wakes up feeling more sure that her love is special, that it is meant to happen, and that it is truly important. Spiritual teachers are showing her that relationships with age differences can be the most impactful and transformative. When two people at different points in their lives come together, they create a special bond where both can grow a lot. She is discovering that what she feels is completely normal and okay. In fact, she is being guided toward a deeper and more meaningful experience of love than what many people find in typical relationships. The age gap that worried her is turning out to be a spiritual benefit. She brings wisdom and emotional strength, while you bring enthusiasm and the ability to dream. Together, you create a great balance that can lead to a peaceful connection. The angels are telling her that this is a special chance to experience mature and aware love, without the insecurities and games often seen in relationships between people of the same age. Both of you have the opportunity to build something strong, based on respect and true admiration for each other. She is being spiritually prepared to be the perfect partner for you. Her life experiences, her understanding, and her emotional maturity are just what your young spirit needs to truly thrive. And you, even if you don't realize it, are getting ready to appreciate everything she has to give. Your youthful spirit and fresh perspective on life are precisely what she needs to feel inspired and renewed. The beings of light are helping to remove any resistance in your heart. They know that when she confesses her feelings, you will feel a strong connection, a sense of finally realizing that this love is real and shared. She has been dreaming about a life where the two of you are together, happy, and living a loving life. In these dreams, the age gap doesn't matter. You are simply two souls who care for each other deeply. These dreams are glimpses of the bright future that is waiting for you if she gathers the courage to act. The energy of real love creates a strong connection around both of you. Others can sense this feeling when they are near you. Close friends might have seen this special bond, even if you haven't told each other how you feel yet. The angels are taking away any barriers that might stop you two from coming together. They understand that if two people are meant to be together, everything in the universe will join forces to make it happen. You'll start to notice more coincidences, new chances, and paths opening up. She is being shown that love shouldn't be judged by what society thinks, but by the true feelings shared. What she feels for you is pure, real, and life-changing. And that's what's really important on a spiritual level. The wise beings are sending energy to help clear any negative beliefs that might be hiding in your minds. They realize that society has put many ideas about love into people's heads, but those ideas don't reflect what is truly spiritual. Actually, you both are being used to change old ideas, to demonstrate to others that true love can go beyond fake limits. Your connection will serve as a model for those going through similar experiences. She is feeling a growing urge in her heart, a belief that goes beyond logic. It's like a small voice inside her keeps saying that it's time to take action, that it's time to celebrate the love she feels, no matter what happens. The moment of truth is coming soon. She sensed something different in the atmosphere, a feeling of anticipation, almost like the whole universe is waiting for her to finally share her feelings. The signs are around her: repeated numbers, strange coincidences, and realistic dreams that feel more vivid than real life. She realizes now that she can't keep denying what she feels. The power of this love is stronger than her fears, doubts, or worries about what other people might say. She knows that ignoring this feeling would be to ignore who she truly is, and it would waste a precious chance to feel something special. The angels are softly suggesting that it's time to fully believe in love. They understand that when she finally expresses her feelings, their lives will change, and everyone around them will also be affected by this wonderful and strong energy. True love can heal, motivate, and uplift entire spaces around us. She is getting ready for the right time, when her words will come out easily, and her feelings will be shared so honestly that you can't help but notice how sincere she is with every word. This moment won't be filled with stress or worry, but will feel like freedom and relief, allowing her to be her true self. The spiritual guides are revealing to her that this moment will start anew, chapter for both of you and also in your personal growth. You will learn and heal together, growing from the age difference, as each of you brings unique views to the table. She feels a strong calmness in her heart. It's like all the pieces of her life finally make sense, as if everything is coming together. The inner conflict is gone, the fighting against her feelings has faded, and what remains is a strong belief that this love is real, sacred, and meant to be experienced. To capture this feeling of bravery and change, write in the comments, "Where there is light, darkness cannot stay." This statement connects you with angelic energy and guards your path of love. The universe is finding the right moment for her to express her feelings. It could happen during a simple chat that turns deep, at a quiet time where words aren't needed, or in a situation where she can no longer hold back her emotions. She understands that when her feelings are shared, they will carry all the energy built up during the times of doubt. Every fear faced, every hesitation tackled, and every struggle overcome has led to a declaration that is strong, life-changing, and unforgettable. The angels are preparing your heart to welcome her words with joy and openness. They know that when she talks, you will feel a deep connection, as if something that was always missing is now complete. The essence of true love is clear. It reaches into parts of the heart we didn't even know were there. She is no longer scared of how you might react because she believes her love is pure, sincere, and life-altering. Even if you are taken aback by the age difference at first, she has faith that the truth of her feelings will eventually reach your heart and help you see possibilities you never thought about. The light beings are assisting both of you in looking beyond looks, numbers, and societal norms. They want you to feel love in its truest form, as a connection between your souls that goes beyond any earthly limits. She is learning that this announcement is not only about sharing her feelings, but also about making room for both of you to discover an amazing possibility together. It's an invitation for a journey where you both can learn about each other, grow together, and love intentionally. The power of real love is creating a shield around the two of you. Any negative thoughts, judgments, or bad vibes simply cannot get through this shield. You will be surrounded by a bright bubble that keeps you safe from any harmful outside forces. She senses that she is ready to fully embrace her emotions, to give herself completely, and to let this love grow to its fullest potential. There is no space left for compromises, for unsure feelings, or for secret love. The angels are hinting that the moment has arrived to create something beautiful, something that inspires others and shows that true love has no limits. You have the chance to create a love story that will be remembered not for the age difference, but for the depth of the feelings shared. She is getting ready to live this love with full intensity, with great appreciation, and with the full understanding that she is experiencing something rare and precious. Every minute spent with you will feel like a gift, and every conversation will offer a chance to connect more deeply. And now, dear spiritual family, if you've gotten this far, it's because this message has touched something genuine in your heart. This isn't just a tale about love and age difference. It's about having the courage to be real, about being brave enough to follow your heart even when others say it can't be done. I invite you to join this group of brave souls who believe in the life-changing power of true love. Share your own stories about love that breaks the rules in the comments. Tell your story of bravery, the fears you faced, and the times you let go and embraced what your heart truly felt. By sharing our experiences, we create a support system that helps strengthen everyone. Your story might be just what someone else needs to hear to find the courage to follow their own heart. Each story is like a light that guides another person. Subscribe to this special channel to keep getting messages that feed the soul and boost belief in true love. And remember, you are not alone on this journey. We are a spiritual family connected by the belief that love always wins, always heals, and always changes us for the better.